to DAP, D.A.P, The Perspective. My name is David Adams, your host, and we're going to get into a subject this morning that I normally haven't done and talked about stuff like this in a minute. You know what I mean? But before we get started, I want you to make sure you go pick up the Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter. That good old natural fresh, it smells good. It goes on smooth. The Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter for them ashy ankles and feet. You know what I mean? So make sure you get yours. Many different flavors. Also, don't forget we have those fans. If you haven't got your fan, I got them all different colors. You know what I mean? Boots on the ground. Don't get caught not popping in the spot. You know what I mean? Get your fan when that song come on, boots on the ground. Where them fans at? I got you. All different colors. Don't forget, grab your fan. Much love and respect. Also, don't forget to do me the favor and sponsor me in DC with the Women Songwriter Hall of Fame. The Women Songwriter Hall of Fame is coming up in June, which is this month, which is the 20th and the 22nd. Sponsor me, donate if you could. Go ahead and scan the barcode and you can give me a donation to help me be there for 2 days. It's much appreciated for those who are my day ones who've been supporting me for this long since Barbershop Chronicles. I appreciate you to supporting me in this event right here. All right, much love and respect. Also, do me the favor if you could go to YouTube. Scan this barcode. It will send you straight to my YouTube channel and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm at 800 subscriptions. I need you to help me get more subscriptions. Please do me a favor. Let me know that you hear me also. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. One in the chat if you can hear me. Today, we're going to be discussing this topic that, like I said, I haven't discussed in a long time. You know what I mean? If you could, once again, let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Moderator, let me know if you can hear me. I got my man on the screen, and we're going to be discussing the topic. Thank you, moderator. He goes by the name of Wise. So let's give Wise a round of applause. Thank you, Wise, for chiming in. Much love and respect to my man, Wise. I appreciate you chiming in with me on this particular topic. Me and Wise had a conversation recently on Instagram, and I decided to make a series out of it as far as me and him talking and conversating, maybe a part one, part two, maybe a part three, four, five, and six. But we're going to dig into this particular topic, which is police brutality versus black accountability. All right. The topic came up because I had posted something regarding a traffic stop, and I put it on Instagram, and Wise definitely responded. There was a lot of other responses, but Wise had legitimate concerns. He had legitimate, he had a legitimate perspective, you know what I mean, as far as the police brutality and how they kind of treat us and how some people go along with the police. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to basically start by asking Wise. Before I ask him that question, let me just go ahead and put my damn charger in my computer. I didn't do that yet. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. So before I go on, I would like to know if you guys can hear Wise, say what's up to the people, Wise.
Peace.
All right, cool.
Wow.
No doubt. Somebody said they hear a lot of static. Is it really, really bad? Is the static really bad? Please tell me. Is the static really bad? All right, how's that? How's that? I'm still waiting for you. How's that? Peace. Good morning, all. Good morning. Thanks for chiming in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask Wise a few questions on this police brutality situation, and then I'll eventually go into why my perspective is the way it is by showing you a video. But I first want to just ask Wise this question real quick, which is going to be, let me just remove this thing here. Let's see. Dang. Okay, Wise.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me get my questions out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, do you believe enough is being done to hold enforcement accountable first?
No,
Why so?
because we get a lot of police brutality. Like, and as a black person, we and every black person should know it that we get policed differently from any other race on the planet. Yeah, you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, a lot of them they could kill us, and then nothing happened to them. It's all right. It gets thrown under the rug. You know what I mean? When that can't
Right.
happen to them. You know what I'm saying? So
No
it's
doubt.
no kickback for it, and they basically get immunity and stuff like that.
Got it. Okay. All right. That's a legitimate response. Now, what does justice look like in a case of police brutality?
They being held accountable for their actions. That's basically what it'd be. So I say the same thing maybe as a civilian or like say a regular person, a free person in America, held to the same standards, or if not worse.
Right.
That's what I think.
No doubt. Okay. Do you think race plays a role in how police interact with different communities?
That's a fact. they they only police certain races. Certain races they flood their areas and surround them. And it's
Right.
almost like, all right, you human, so I guess you supposed to mess up. Let me see if I put a magnifying glass on y'all, so when you do trip, I could just capitalize on it. But turn
Mhm.
my back to these people, and every time they do something, they will never even be seen because I'm focusing on y'all. It's a race thing.
Yeah, I could see that. And do you think that happens all over the world, even though a certain culture or race don't call themselves black? Do you think that happens all over the world when it comes to darker people of that nation?
To a degree, but none like Black Americans. We get it the worst.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, all right. So, what would you tell someone who says police brutality is exaggerated by the media?
It's exaggerated by the media. I don't even get it. I only see it exaggerated in the media, so I don't even know. I will tell you the truth. It's
I'm
hard to
talking,
reach certain people,
I'm talking
and
about
if
the
they don't have
police brutality, because you don't think police brutality is exaggerated in the media?
no,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. They ain't showing it too much. They ain't really showing it like that.
And then if they do it, put a pacifier on it, like it ain't really that serious, man.
Real talk. All right, so to the viewers, again, we had a discussion on Instagram, and it was a traffic stop that happened. I showed maybe a small clip of a traffic stop, and I'll show a clip today that's not the same as the one that I showed earlier regarding the young lady who was getting very, upset because the police was really handling her in a way that she didn't, feel like it was nice or respectful. You know what I mean? So let me just show you guys a clip now and see what you think. We're just gonna watch it. I'm gonna breeze through it. I'm gonna start from the beginning, then I'm gonna breeze through it. Okay? Here we go.
On March 3, 2024, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for reckless driving.
Back to the signal for the phone. Back to your switching the seats. Hold on. Hey! One black male taking off in the parking lot.
All right, now just seeing that part right there, what comes to mind to you, Wise?
Um, man ran out the car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you really looking for. Like, I don't know what you mean. What kind of mind? That's basically it. Like, somebody, it was a traffic stop, and maybe he felt some type of way he get left out the car. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, all right, we're gonna go on. We're gonna get more context.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Step up. Turn around. Back up. I ain't doing that. Back up. Okay, back up. Bro, what you back up? Bro, what you put, man? Back up, bro. I'm gonna release the dog on you. Get it back.
You looking at me?
Bro, what I did? Stand right here, detain. I'm a passenger, sir. No, sir, you are not. I just watched you switch seats. So I'm a passenger. Stay right here. I ain't getting nothing. I got one time next.
I just want to show you guys basically the other side of police brutality. Now, I'm with Wise when it comes to police brutality. I don't like it. I think it's definitely degrading. I think, like Wise said, there is a, is geared towards darker nations or black people in general in America. I do agree with all of that. But my side that I'm going to try to express as far as my perspective is blacks has to take accountability for some of the things that we do to help cause the situations that we put ourselves in. All right. Now, mind you, Wise, as we look and we see a black man jump out the car and run during a traffic stop, lights on. And what happens is, in this situation, the car was going in and out of the lanes, just rocking, going in, doing anything. You know what I mean? So he
You seen
felt,
it?
yeah,
My bad. I didn't
yeah.
see that on the video, but
No,
it was
you,
odd.
you didn't see it, but there is other videos out, and there's a description also. But um, when they pulled him over, he stops in the gas station, and now he gets out and run. And just like you heard, they switched seats. So right then and there, something was wrong. So the police, seeing that there was something that was not right, and there was also someone supposedly hanging out the window and all that other stuff. All right. So they figured they'll pull them over to see what's going on, to see if they're drunk, to see if they're high, or whatever the case may be. All right. Which is their job. And we have to understand they do have a job. I remember Wise saying in our last conversation, you had mentioned something about they have always, since the beginning of the time, they was used basically to, you know, basically keep their foot on our neck, basically harass us, or whatever the case may be, or keep us in line, keep the slaves in check, and all that good stuff. Am I correct? That's what they were used for, correct? That's something we
I
do
mean,
know.
yeah, they basically still use like that today. Like that's what they for.
Okay, exactly.
To fuck with us.
Exactly. So, but I'm trying to just bring the accountability also to us as a people, as a culture. Him getting out the car and running, that's a sign of a red flag of something wrong. Either he don't have his paperwork, not insured, not registered, or he don't have his license himself. And or maybe he had something on him. He don't want to be stopped and checked, grabbed his stuff and bounce. So my point I'm making is, you know, I agree with all the things that the police officers are doing is wrong, outright wrong. But when when are we going to take accountability? That's my thing. All right, that's my thing. And let's go on. Now he just mentioned they switched seats. This is why he said, what I did? What I did? I'm the passenger.
Bro, what you?
No, he wasn't the passenger.
What I did? Stand right here. I'm a passenger, sir. No, sir, you are not. I just watched you switch seats. So I'm a passenger. Stay right here. I ain't doing nothing.
Mind you, this is a black police officer with his hands on him.
I got one black officer and one black officer on for D.A.P. David Adams Podcast.
You got ID on you? No, I ain't got ID.
Very one tonight.
One black male took off with the bag. Going towards the police. I got one black male took off. Let me have it. You know, come to me. You want to find one there. Somebody. Here, sit back here, man. We're going to talk to the step right.
Good.
Can you get this 20 kilo?
Hold on, let me talk to my lady.
No question, 1025.
Hey, babe. Come here.
Mary, you can disregard. I have a bunch of people here. I'll let you know in a minute.
26.
All right, before I go on, I want to read a comment that someone put in the comment board just now. And the comment is from Alva, how can I pronounce his name? Alva Plus, I don't know. Aveo Plus. Stop complaining, you guys. You have the white girls now. You're good. Hey, let me know if you want to come on the live, Alva Plus, Aveo Plus, and chime in with us if you want. If you want to come on this live, anybody, I want you to know you can chime in now by going to that link right there. Type in that link if you want to enter the live, okay? Type in that link. Let's go on with the video.
Hey, he in the bathroom. You gonna tell him what he do? You ain't tell him what he did. He in the bathroom.
I don't tell y'all what he did.
Wait over there. You smiling and shit, but he in the bathroom.
Let me go check.
You gonna tell us what he do though?
He'll get to you. Wait over there.
We got that right now. That's fine. You can go over there. You can go over there.
Wait over there. Wait over there.
Now, mind you, Waz, these are bystanders. Some of these are bystanders. Even if they are not bystanders, they possibly could be with the car. Maybe they was riding group. I don't know. But right now, I'm saying they're bystanders.
Grab your yellow tape, put it from that going all the way around there.
Hey, bro.
That's why they got cameras.
Nah, bro. In the passenger seat, y'all got behind that man, buddy. Bro, shut
Over there.
bro. He in the passenger seat, bro. Pulled in, switched seats real fast. Passenger got out, ring back.
Okay. Go over there. Don't back up on me. Go over there. I need all available units that are working this and in the shores in the southeast to come to the Murphy now.
Step back now on that. I'll tell you, okay? I'm saying?
1018.
We forgot what's going on. You into what thing, man? Okay. I'm trying to come in here with a
Hey, I got this crowd building up. I need this crowd out of here. I want these cars out of here now.
Now, notice how they asked them nicely a few times to move back, to go this way, to go that way, clear it out. And they still saying it. There was no aggression. Am I right, Wise? I don't know if you noticed that. There was no aggression yet, correct? Right?
Yeah,
all right.
I am, aggression.
No aggression. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go on. Let me see. Let me get this back right. All right. Here we go.
I'm 51.
Get out, go.
I want parking lot cleared. Parking lot cleared. They don't listen, they go to jail.
Get in your car and leave. Get in your car and leave.
They go to jail.
Now, because they're not listening, they're really not moving. And a lot of them are voicing their opinions, or they're just talking, but not moving. So now a little bit of aggression or authority energy is coming involved. Okay? It's getting involved now. It's coming into play.
Get in your car and go to jail. Get in your car and let's go. Let's go.
Now he had to walk up to this young lady and get in her face like, leave now, get in your car. You know what I mean? So the accountability that I'm speaking of for Black people is stuff like this. Sometimes things can be escalated, and it's not necessarily so. It should not have to escalate, all because you won't do what you're asked to do. And it's not like they're trying to punk you. It's not like they're trying to disrespect you. A lot of times, just like we've seen here, they're not being nasty at first.
Oh, hey, I need you over there to help them. I need your talent.
Yeah, we definitely got two different stances on this.
All right, say it again.
So we definitely got two different stances on this, my boy. Like, I know how the most Americans think and how y'all feel, but what authority they have over us, man? They checking up on a Black man. They checking to make sure he good. They want to know what's going on. They don't want to give you the answer to what's going on. So they sweep these. They say this, that. They lie on us all the time. So to have a Black person want to stand up and check for me, y'all think that's dope. So anybody who against it, then it's on them. Like, I don't know what y'all want, but y'all want a police on state, or where they could just do what they want with us, like they've been doing.
Right.
They checking on us. They standing right there. They want to know what's going on. They don't got no authority over us, bro. What authority? They free people. They ain't do nothing wrong. What authority they got over you?
I agree. But what my point is, if they asking you to just move back and you're not moving, and then eventually they're asking you, get in your car and get out of here, because they looking at it like it's eventually going to cite a riot.
See, what the fuck? They starting a riot. Black people, so that's what I'm saying. Feed into that image. We are peaceful people naturally. We righteous naturally. We not them. So at the end of the day, they thinking we gonna incite a riot. We the ones that are aggressive. Somehow they tricked us to think that.
So what my point is, the point I'm making is too, that I want to go back to, you seeing the guy jump out the car. You don't think nothing was wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't know why he jumped out the car, brother. I don't know. To me, jumping out the car, that's jumping out the car. Like, what is that? Who saw it? Who's hurt? Like, what's happening? What's all this aggression? What's happening? What's wrong?
Right, but you just agreed there was no aggression.
Now it's starting to escalate. Like, what is this coming from? Like, why y'all coming at us like that? What did they do? They gonna put whatever that dude did on them.
My point I'm making is like, it's like you see how they are coming at the police as well in aggression. You don't
I didn't see that.
Okay, all right. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. He asked me.
And so you're about to leave, or you're going to jail. Back up. Let's go.
Okay, I know that's a threat, and I think that's wrong. If you don't leave, you're going to jail. But at the end of the day, they are trying to get order. You don't think they're trying to get order?
What
Go ahead.
order? What's wrong? What's happening, brother? Like,
Let's go.
what's the order?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's wrong? I'm saying, like, what's wrong? What order you need to put? Like, what is they doing wrong?
All right.
What they stop? What they keeping you from doing? Like, what's the problem? They just want to assert dominance in our neighborhood. Like, coming to us, messing with us. We good. Why you messing with us?
I see your point. All right, let's continue on watch.
Stop and get your new car. Let's go. Let's go. You stay, you go to jail. Let's go. I can smell the weed. You want to do DUI right now? Back the up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, you back up. No, bro. No, don't.
See, the thing is, now we both know that there are racist people, racist police officers. We understand that. And if that's so, why would we want to agitate it?
So we're not afraid people. We're not people of fear.
I agree. But one thing I can say about the people of old school, they understood that these people that have that type of energy in them, that's on the force, they understood that they were devilish. And because they understood that, our people back in the day, in the 40s, 50s, 60s, they were wise. They didn't agitate. They didn't try to, how can I say it, battle them at that point with aggression in any kind of way. Why? They knew that at that time, out there on that street or in them woods, they didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. You don't agree with that?
I don't agree that we don't have a chance. They might have been dealing with fear that they didn't have a chance. They were afraid of what would happen to them. But I ain't gonna say we didn't have a chance.
They didn't have a chance. If they acted out in a way where they were going up against their authority, so we have to agree that they have the authority. So I don't agree with listen, hear me out. When you in the land of someone else's land, because right now, brother, we can say what we want. They are in charge, even though we say God is in charge.
There you go. There you go. Right. Ain't know what we say. That's what it is.
God is in charge. I agree. But,
all right, then, brother. All right. So we know what's going on.
Even Scripture speaks about, you have to respect the authority in the land that you're in. You know what I mean? Because of course. Okay.
Now our stuff, we don't speak like that. But the one they gave us is definitely say stuff like that and be compliant and kind of like look for your heaven outside of this earth.
Now,
get it when
so
you
now
die.
if I go to your house, if I go to your house, and one of your rules in your house is you gotta take your shoes off, bro. And I just say, I ain't taking my shoes off, man. What you mean? What you mean, yo? This ain't, you know what I mean? I'm a free man. You can't tell me what to do. How would you feel?
Nah, I didn't know fuck had to get out my house.
Exactly. So my point I'm making.
But this is our house. This is not their house, brother. It's not their house. We invited them in. We invited them in here.
And
we've been here. Black people been all over the planet Earth.
And
we always been first,
bro.
That's a fact. They didn't take nothing. We invited them in. Just like the immigrants, we invited them in. They snuck in. Now they want to claim stake in America and want to cause riots and shit. So the same thing. They came into America after we invited them in, taught them, embraced them, and then now they tricked us. They snaked us. That's the treaties that they've been breaking, and the same shit they doing to us to this day. That's why they still got their foot on our necks. We prisoners of war, basically. At the end of the day, that's how we became slaves. They want to fuck with us, and then the ones they fuck with, so you still got people that still been fighting to this day that never been want to be a part of their system.
I agree.
And what they doing? They system ain't just. That system ain't right. It's wicked, bro.
Now you agree that they took it. You agree that we all.
They ain't take nothing. I'm saying
took the land, bro, and running.
They did not take no land, brother. They just overpopulated it. They came in with the millions and just flooded it. After we made treaties and type of agreements with them, they just flooded us and jumped us. But at the end of the day, some people never even gave up. You got some Indians never gave up, and some basically integrated with them, like through Martin Luther King, all that stuff, got us to be a part of their system. But at the end of the day, we never gave up. We still here. It ain't they land. It's not they land, bro.
And when you say we're prisoners of war, does that mean someone is in charge? We were
until the Civil War. The Civil War freedom, basically, like they let all the so-called prisoners of war, aka slaves, out, and then now they made it one nation. Now they say everybody is all we gonna all be good, but they still never treat us right. They still breaking their treaty. That's all that's happening. And they took our identity from us and shit like that. And the educational system keep fucking us up. Every time we go into the educational system, they keep changing it. Our kids got it different. Our parents got it different. Everybody keep getting different history and different things. So now they whitewashing our history.
So
black Indians was one from Indian. You change the name Indian to black or colored. You change the color. Then you went to African American. You go to changing our stuff up.
I get all that, bro. I get all that. You know, I understand all that, and I respect all that.
It's our land, brother.
And I do agree. But go back. I'm gonna go back to 40s, 50s, 30s, whatever the case may be, and the wisdom that our people back then were using. Even though we said that it could have been fear, but it was a wise fear, because when you hear me out, bro. Hear me out. You can't go to a fight. It's a gunfight, but you got a broom and expect to live. Impossible.
That ain't what God teach, bro.
What I'm saying is they were using a little wisdom. Son, when you go outside and go to school, be sure when you get pulled over, son, put your hands on the steering wheel. Why? Because
basically bend over and take it. Basically bend over and take it, son. Just take it. It's gonna be over with soon. That's what they're saying. I get it. I get it. It's okay. It's okay.
And that was wise, though. So, in other words, so let me ask you this. So, would you say that it would be a good thing for a father or mother to say, when you go out there and you drive it and they pull you over, don't take no shit from them. Don't take no shit from them.
It ain't about taking shit. Just hold your ground. Be righteous, man. We righteous.
What I'm saying is, if they tell you, those other parents, aside the other parents who actually tell them the son to do this and do that and abide by the law or actually do what they say at this moment, do you think the parents that say, hell with that, you don't have to fear them, which is cool. So if they say something to you and you don't like what they said, get tough with them. Stand your ground.
Nah, see, I ain't saying all that, brother.
Tell them fuck you.
No, I'm not saying that. See, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? I'm not saying that, brother. No, man. I'm not into all that. Like, I don't need that conversation, all that. I'm just saying I'm standing my ground as a man. I'm free. I don't gotta jump on one leg for you and spin around and bark like a dog because that's what you say. You got a thought it make you comfortable, make you happy. I'm peace. I'm about peace, and I'm about peace. I don't gotta do none of that extra shit for you, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, I get it. I'm playing extra shit. Yeah, they gonna want to jump on me and do all that bullshit. So I guess you saying that make it right for them to want to do that. I don't know, but that's not. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing wrong just because I ain't making you more comfortable or making you more happy. Whatever. I'm not doing anything.
So even though it's a crowd out there outside right now, and for me, if a police officer say to me, back up. First of all, it's none of my business. I'm going to back up because I don't have to be in that situation right now because I have a family to go home to as well. So my point I'm making is, if someone says back up, what's the problem with backing up? Is it a thing where you can't tell me what to do? You get it? So now
it's more of a thing of I'm checking on my people that y'all always be oppressing and abusing. I'm making sure you ain't doing that to my people. Like we had some strong black brothers in the 60s and the 90s, bro. It was some still strong out here. Everybody ain't thinking like that.
The point is, you can still check on your people and you can't back up?
Not in your home. Not if you in the bed
Huh?
on your couch. Not if you not if you lay there with your woman in the bed sleeping real good. You gotta be on. You gotta be right here. This is what we have. Gotta be so we good.
I'm talking
You
about
can't
out
be.
there. I'm talking about right there. If you out there,
Yeah, that's what they doing. They checking on their
if you
people,
out
man.
there, so I'm saying to you, the people that's checking on their people, you don't think that they should back up? Okay.
They back. Like they coming, they're pressing on them. They
Right.
closing on them. Like at the end of the day, all right, say back up. I'd say a reasonable amount of distance, cool. They trying to like kick them off the premises or want them to go home, get out of here, all that extra stuff.
Because
like,
they wasn't listening. They wasn't listening.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to what? That's what, like listen what I'm saying, brother. Like you telling me like I can't like you might feel if I got authority over you, I could just go over there to you and just be like, yo, go over there, then go to the left. You go to the left. No, come bring it to the right. Then you bring it. All right, sit down. And you just supposed to do whatever I say do because I got authority. So to speak, whether I got a position in the workforce or I got or maybe because I'm in the community, everybody admire me in the community. So you just feel like you should do whatever I'm supposed to say. That could be how you think.
Well,
I don't think like
your
that.
house, you told me to take your shoes off. If I came to your house, we already discussed. If you tell me to take my shoes off in your house,
this is my house.
Exactly.
This is my house.
I agree.
I'm telling you. So that's what we're gonna differ at. I don't feel this is their house. I don't give a fuck what guns they got and what power they supposed to have. They really weak people. They really weak people. And them guns just for show. Trust and believe it. Yeah, they got taxes and stuff like that. But I'm saying the power of God supersedes everything.
Okay.
With no fear. With no fear. When you got that no fear, when you real. You did amazing shit in your life before when you in a fair situation and you got out and people was like how the fuck? That's the power of God. That's our power.
Now let's go to the chat real quick, and I respect your perspective. Kimberly says, "Supreme, I understand completely, but officers overstep boundaries, such as getting too close to people when they are clearly overstimulated." Good point, Kim. Kim says also, if we start bowing our heads and stepping off, then they will become more aggressive and more combative, and the city will become the war zone all over again. Okay, I feel your point, Kim. Also, she says, new generation, not old generation. The new generation is not afraid and at all. And the law enforcement that they don't stop to think, they immediately go into protection mode. Indeed. Kim also said you can't go that far back, Supreme, because they aren't even taught why. Deep. They are alive today. It's not fair to go back that far. You have to deal with today as it is. I agree. But the thing about it is, Kim, a lot of people today, sometimes you have to know some of the wisdom that the elders use. This is the reason why a lot of mistakes happen. This is the reason why a lot of young people tend to bump their head against the wall, because they were never taught about certain things that they should know. You understand? So some things elders can teach, but we tend to push elders away. So therefore, you get some people hanging in trees like strange fruit, and they didn't have to. And then we're crying. Then you're sad because your children are hanging in trees like strange fruit because
it still is, brother.
I agree, but it was way more back then. Things definitely changed.
You can check the prison. Check the prison. Check
tree,
that, bro.
I know, I agree, but that's not a tree with a noose around their neck. Not a tree.
It's similar, brother. They shipping us off for life. They taking our whole life away
still
from us,
talking
man.
to them, bro.
I agree.
Too. I get you on that. What else?
They kill us in the street. They beat our asses in them streets. Right, no doubt, bro.
No doubt. I'm just trying to give right. So
on
now I'm hearing they, and I agree. I agree about they. I agree about what they're doing is wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm telling you that I agree with some of the stuff that they do is wrong, and they need to take accountability for that. But all I'm saying is, what about some of the accountability of our own people?
This is what I'm saying. If we don't stand up for ourselves, then who's supposed to stand up for us? Them wicked people They're gonna say, all right, this is enough. We had enough of just infringing on these people. Why don't we stop? Some of them are acting out. Some of them stand. They've always been like that. Malcolm X, you get some of them that come over here. Majority of them gonna go with the majority of them. That's how that shit gonna go. So when it's gonna stop? If we ain't the ones that stand on our ground saying we ain't tolerate the bullshit, when the fuck is it gonna stop? And who's the one that's gonna do it for us? Look around the world. Africans, Mexicans, Asians, Russians. One thing. What who gonna do?
Okay. Great point, brother. Great point. So Kim says they don't say back up. They mean get away. I have a black son. I have a black son. 3 of them, and they fight to live daily. They fight to live daily, and not by the streets, but by law enforcement. I don't get that point. Oh, you saying they fight every day regarding, trying to stay alive amongst the law enforcement. Aunt Jackson says, replying to Kim, the streets want us too. Facts. The streets want us too. That's a fact, because a lot of times we're not only getting hurt, harmed, disrespected, and unalive by police, we also getting hurt, unalive, disrespected by the streets as well. So thank you for that comment. And
I personally think, contrary to what Kim said, I think we get it worse in the street. My personal experience, like they do us bad, like they be shipping us off, but it's like what I gotta deal with the people who I consider like me.
Real talk, bro. Real talk, and that's a fact. So this is where I'm coming in as police brutality versus black accountability. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go on and play this video a little more, all right? So we can, stay focused on the subject.
Oh, I know who I am. Yo, fake ass.
See, like stuff like this is not necessary. That's not necessary to talk like that to a person who just like the people of old, who has a devilish mentality at this time. Who that, but still you're going to come out and be like, you fake ass, you ain't got to do that. So now you exaggerating
some of that.
So that's why I say we have to take accountability too. This is why if somebody was in her ear like an older head, listen, whatever you do, if cops pull you over and they ask you to back up, just go ahead and back up a little bit. You know what I mean? Just back up a little bit. And right then and there, I think you'll get a little more respect. But if you come back and say, "Who the fuck you think you is? You ain't you big," and she calling him an N-word, you know what I mean? And she coming at him aggressively. But I want to show you something. Keep watching.
Come on, let's go. Get on, let's go.
I'm in phone.
Yeah.
You a bitch, bro.
Y'all ain't no. Yeah. Keep talking.
I get it. But you're misunderstanding the point I'm making about her mouth. You ain't said nothing about her mouth. You said nothing.
Right, I get it. And this is America too. We know about freedom of speech and things of this nature. He's a police officer. He should be trained in certain ways to discard certain things and not. Come on, right then. He ain't worried about nothing. He got the gun on his hip. What's his problem? Take her down. That's a black woman. Like, what's up? Like, what's up? What you want? Like, my man got her. He walking off, but he's ready to agitate shit more. We don't need that, bro. We don't need these people in our lives. We don't even need them in our community. We don't even need them at all. We can deal with our people, the thugs out there in the streets. We can deal with them because we got enough real niggas. Trust and believe. We don't need these people.
Bro, you just mentioned how you're more, it's more dangerous and you dealt with more bull.
That's because they fuck with us. That's why they fuck with us. If we police our own community, our brothers will be correct. We'll be good and we have a thriving community. We'll be good. Our people in the street won't even be in the street like that. It's because they involvement in our lives. That's the reason why that's the reason why our streets is the way it is, brother.
So why that's not happening now? Why do you think that's not happening now? Why, even though the police out there, why you think?
Because of the pressure. You see what's going on? They take our resources, they put us in the shit, give us for nothing. Now we feel like we scraping and scrapping. It's only like crabs in a barrel. What type of mentality you think you're gonna have? What type of mentality you think you're gonna have? If I invite you in my house, or you invite me in your house, and then like, oh, your kids, they good, and you got a whole feast up there on the table, and then you just like, hey, you here, but yeah, I don't got enough for you, and y'all letting food spoil you and all that stuff. What you think? Me, my wife, my kid, how you think the mentality gonna start going? What do you think supposed to happen? So this is what they doing. They put us in this situation. Now, some people out here, where they change, they got their cars, but some people out here starving. So it's like, what you think gonna happen?
Doubt. All right, let's continue the video.
I'll tell you, they leave us alone. That would change. That's what I'm telling you.
Get you ain't gotta follow us, bro. You ain't gotta get the out of here.
Notice how she's telling him to go. She said, I'm good, because in her mind, she's a woman. She know that deep down inside, they'll go up against his head. And it has happened. It has happened unnecessarily. And they were wrong. But at the end of the day, it don't have to happen.
Take his ass to jail.
You! Get in the car! You think you is, bitch? Okay, get in the car. Get in the car.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Fake ass, get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get in the car. That's it. Get in the car. Get in the car. Just get in the car. Go ask something.
Remember, I'm just being a devil's advocate. I'm just looking on the other side as well. But I'm with you.
Hey, man.
Notice how he went to the car, right? Notice that.
Get in the car.
Get in the car. That's it. Get in the car. Get in the car. Just get in the car. Go ask something.
Hey, man.
Now, why do you think that happened?
Man, because they wicked, brother. That's why, man. That lady ain't do nothing to him. She getting in the car, she taking her time, she doing what she doing. She ain't threatening at all. What is this about?
1 minute. Had to take a quick break. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, so so let's continue the video. So you were saying that what he did was she was going to her car, right?
yo, why is he so much on her anyway? My man
Right.
grabbed her, pulled her to the car. He doing what a man should do. Come on, baby. Like, you know how women is, they're emotional, you know what I mean? And not black women, shit, they spiritual. So yeah, they feeling that aggression. They like, hey, what's going on? So it's cool. My man there giving some rationale to it, coming out is the situation. Bring him to the car. This dude is following him. He's on their heels, like agitating, like that type of thing.
Okay. So
now he want to grab her up.
And I, do you think why he grabbed her up? What was the reason you think he grabbed her up?
Because he's a wicked being. He's a wicked being. That's why. Would you grab her up like that, brother? If that was you, right? Say if that was you, and you was in the situation, and the woman right there, well, you just want to grab that woman up? You want to grab that black woman up? Or do what you want to do? That's what you would want to do? Would that mentality come into your head?
Okay, so what I want to give you and the listeners, I want to give you another perspective. All right, because I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you.
You breaking up a little bit.
All right, hold on.
You breaking up a little bit. I don't know.
How's that? That's better? All right.
You good.
So I want to give you another perspective. All right? But I do understand what you're saying.
Hold on. Did you answer that question?
No,
you answer the question? I want to know would you have that mentality?
I'm about to answer that question. Of course, I wouldn't have done it like that, but I want to give you the mentality of how they think and where they're coming from. Because we're talking about, we're talking about a devilish spirit, right?
Right. So why would I care about these devilish people? I'm not trying to think like I'm trying to think for them, but they devilish. Like, you know what I mean? You already know what it is, bro.
But at the end of the day,
so forget they wicked ways of thinking. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I know they're gonna think that type of way. So I'm supposed to aid in the bed there? I'm supposed to buy into that?
No, you're supposed to be wise, bro. Like the old heads. You're supposed to be wise, brother. This is what I'm trying to give you a perspective. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
Look at the situation we in. Look at the situation. It's time for change, brother. It's time for change, my boy. This ain't helping us. We going down the road of darkness. I don't know if you see it or not. It ain't getting no better for us.
Hear me out for 1 minute.
Let me
give those young people's perspective that's listening right now. The young people that's listening right now. I hear you, Wise, but let me give you another perspective. Some of these officers are trained in a way where they're looking at videos possibly all day, or trained listening to videos and watching videos on how not to get hurt, or how not to get murked, or listen on how. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. So you can hear my perspective. All right, because we're talking about perspectives here. All right,
I got you, bro.
So if they're watching videos on the regular on how people are murking and unaliving police officers, mind you, now I'm with you. I'm not against what y'all saying and how you feel, and I understand. Cause I was there too, and
it's not happening.
Hear me out.
That's not happening. You talking about like a 1 or 2% that they programming their minds with? Because I told you we're right people. We don't even come at white people. We come at each other before we come at them. So what is they talking about?
These are the videos that they're watching. Now, the young lady.
So that's telling you the psychosis. It's a psychosis. They hypnotizing their own people to believe something that ain't even there. Because that ain't even a true reality. When the fuck did we shoot at these people like that? When the hell they got worried about us killing them? Bro. That's flip. It's flip. They kill
cutting
us.
Me off, bro. I haven't finished my point. When you speak, I'll allow you to get it out.
I got you, bro. I got you. Because I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm saying.
Allow me to get out my.
I got you, bro. I got you.
You cut me off.
The thing is,
you're doing it again. You have to allow me.
Check it out.
No,
let me tell you something.
Let me make my point first, bro. I haven't made my point.
You cut in and out. So I want you to understand what I mean. You cut in and out, so I'm thinking that you're not talking. So I'm talking, and I ain't mean to cut you off.
All right, hear me out. All right, you got to be quiet for just 1 minute. Let's see if we get this video, this sound right first. All right, let me just see real quick to make sure it's right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It goes in and out at certain times, bro.
Don't cut me off because I think that's a part of it. Don't speak until I finish my point. If you hear me clear right now, this is good, correct?
I'm telling you, it changes. So like I said, if the video paused, I might think I could talk. So I'm trying to tell you that. Like I told you, I put my hand like, you got that. I letting you know I ain't meaning to do that.
I got you.
So you don't gotta reprimand me or feel like, yo, don't cut me off all that shit.
I'm
I
not
know
doing
you
that. But what
do.
I'm saying is you keep cutting me off. But the person I'm just hearing,
That's my bad, brother.
my
My
moderator
bad.
said the sound is good. So maybe it's a connection on your side as well. It's a possibility. But yeah, so
Maybe.
if you're hearing me good now, that's good. So hear me out. Most people don't understand the laws that they feel they have. These are the laws that they actually go by. And this is why I talked about being wise. See, the wise old heads back in the day understood what they go by. Like you mentioned, the psychotic or that programming that's done to them. So if they watch these videos over and over again, and this is what I want the younger people to know and understand so they can be wise as well. For instance, the part about being pulled over that the old head said, when you are pulled over, put your hands on the steering wheel. It's a reason for that. So that they can constantly not be in fear for them not to do something reckless and stupid. So that girl that was walking away, when she walked to the car, which most people are not thinking of this perspective, she went to the car, bent down, leaned in, him behind her with that programmed mind, not knowing or thinking, she getting the gun. See, we're not taught that. We're not being taught that. Of course. So, of course, that's why, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? But not realizing this man is programmed to do this because he's seen you go to the car. It's possible that she's going to get a gun and her back is still turned. That's why he grabbed her, bro. See, but we're not thinking on that level.
It don't make sense.
Exactly. See, it don't make sense. This is my point. It don't make sense. That's why everybody out there, why are you grabbing her? Why are you doing it? Because they're not realizing they are programmed, bro. They're programmed. This is why I'm trying to teach you something, bro. Like, for instance, I'm going to give you another example. If your hand's not on the steering wheel and the person's coming to the car with his hand on his pum, and you just happen to, just go for your license in the glove department, it could be a possibility, because he's programmed. See, I'm trying to get people a different perspective because they're only going on what they feel and what's not right and what's right. And I get that.
Ain't about what we feel.
No.
It's not about
what we feel. It's about what we see. Because black people, we go on feelings a lot, bro. It's a fact. That's a fact. Feelings get us in a lot of situations. Okay, hold on. I want to get a call in before I go on with the video. Musa, the number is 973 433 5666. The number is on the screen right now if you want to call in. I'm going to get a call in, but I appreciate your perspectives, Wise.
Let me add on that, because what you say, let me get my perspective on it real quick, because it's like so it's not like we feel, my thing is we not doing nothing wrong, brother. We as a people is not doing, we're peaceful people. So they feel threatened by our peace, but when we not doing nothing, that I'm supposed to feel some type of way, like I gotta somehow think for your wickedness and your fear, your whatever you're doing, when I'm not doing nothing wrong. You need to stand down like I stand down when you're not doing nothing wrong. I'm not aggressing you. I could be feeling like, why you walking on me in my back while I'm walking? Why is he doing that? And then I want to jump on you. You trying to say that be justified because he would feel, if I'm walking up, if he walking up behind my back and I turn around, I jump on him, then I'm just justified because I was scared. You gotta understand, I was trained to be scared. So I'm doing this, and that's why it happened to you, and you deserve it. No, I don't deserve that. I didn't do nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. They had no business jumping on us. That's all I'm saying. I understand why they do it, and I don't understand their mindset and what they doing. That don't justify it, brother. That's all I'm saying, and I'm not with it.
It may not justify it, but it definitely can cause more harm than it need to. Let me get this call real quick. Maybe this is not the call I'm looking for. Hold on. Hello. Hold on for 1 minute. Musa, call one more time so I can grab it through the system because I picked up my cell phone. Call right back right now.
Let me go and get in my wheelchair, and give me less than 5 minutes.
You got it. Go ahead, brother. All right. Yeah. Okay. Where were we, brother? Oh man.
Now I'll just be saying, all right, just because they wickedness or what they trained to do or they fear that they got, when I ain't doing nothing wrong, they could just pounce on me and have their way with me, and I should feel like I should be a better house nigga. I should be more in line. I should be more thinking of them and how they could hurt me and what they could do to me, and so I could just be real compliant and maybe cross my legs and help hold my hands and hit my head down whenever they're around.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying this.
Just to be safe, because I don't want to get
No. Yeah, sometimes you have to think before you react, bro. And that's some things that we sometimes we no, bro. You don't see peace here. You see people cursing, swearing, talking aggressive, talking tough. You don't see peace here, bro. So don't make it seem like
check this out. They walking away. They could be frustrated, man. I'm American. You free, brother.
We see there's aggression going on here, bro. It's not.
That's not threatening, though. That's not threatening.
Their mind is,
you would jump on her for that? You would jump on that woman for that? Would you jump on that woman for that?
Say to you, bro.
All right, then, brother. So come on. It don't warrant it. It don't warrant it. And these are people that's trained. They should be better than that. They should be better than civilians. They should be better than regular people in the street.
Should be. See.
Right, so we gotta hold them accountable. We gotta hold them accountable. We shouldn't be tolerating, bro. Right, we ain't people. Oh, we ain't not older. We ain't not older people in this generation. This is different. We making a change today. Things is changing.
Right.
It gotta change. We ain't with this shit. It's crazy.
So Kim says we are not peaceful people. We are hurt people. Deep.
That's deep. We people by name. What you mean? So what, we violent people? What are we violent people? We hurt people, so we ain't violent. We usually aggressive.
So you don't see aggression. So you don't see aggression in your community. You don't see violence in your community on a regular.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. In your household, my household, your cousins, and this and that, we got aggression. We coming from the projects. We come from poor. But I bet you there's only like one gang member or two drug dealers, and this and that. In that whole community, when we go through our family reunions, 98% of us is dope, and 90% is dope. It ain't all of us is like that. All of us ain't all aggressive or in the street doing that crazy shit. So I don't know what that come from.
We're looking at this video real quick. One more time. I'm gonna wait for Musa to call in, and we're gonna look at this video just a little bit more. All right.
Hey, man, what you doing? Stay back. Back up. Hey, back up. Sister, man. Back up, sister, man. Hey, get back up. What you doing? What you doing that for? Back up. I told her to back up. I told her to back up before she goes to jail. She did. And she going to the car.
Now, he don't know why he doing it. See, you got to look deeper into it. What you doing? She went to the car. But he not realizing when she went to the car, her back was turned. She bent down, picked something up, got back up, never turned around. He don't see what she got in her hand. And that's the wisdom we have to show and teach our people. Now, maybe if she bent down, grabbed what she got, and turned around, now he see it's not a gun. It's not a pew-pew. You get me? That's just wisdom, bro.
I understand that. I understand that, brother.
He grabbed her up for that reason, bro. Because he made.
I still don't agree with it. I don't agree with that shit.
Okay,
I don't agree with it, bro. I just don't agree with it. So, if he felt threatened, put your gun in your waist. You watch her. Watch what she doing. Let her get in her car and go. You got training. You got training. You shoot all the time at the range. Like they ain't like be prepared.
Right.
If she got to turn around, bang.
That's why he
whatever. Like
see, you don't have to agree You don't have to agree
So
or disagree, but the thing is,
so
that's the reason why he grabs her.
peep game, peep game. It don't make sense. Still, it still don't make sense. You grab her, you throw her on the ground. All right, you see her hands is
This,
empty. Why she ain't up right now?
this,
Why you ain't let her go? She get tickets. She gonna get charged. She get assault on the
right,
officers. She
but
get all this
my
dumb
point
shit.
is, in their law book, they can do that once. This is my point. That's
I don't care.
you don't care, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it ain't done.
trying to get
They
younger
system is
people
not
to
done.
understand this for them to care, so it don't happen to them. See the point?
We have to change it, brother. We have to change it. We ain't out to say we ain't letting this happen. We have to change the unjust system. We're not
But
trying to be a part of
along the way
unjust
in
system.
changing it, let's try not, let's try
You gotta
not
still make
to
a stand.
allow blood to be spilled in the process of changing it. My point
Right.
is, that's all I'm saying, bro.
Right.
You know, as a wise man,
Right. I agree with that.
as a wise man like yourself, myself, and there are other few wise people out there, or a wise general, you're trying to basically get people across the other side while the war could be going on, but not spill no blood in the process. That's being wise. That's all. So if
I just want to live a peaceful life according to how I see it. It's like my God-given right with freedom. That's
I
it.
get
That's
it,
all I'm
I
trying
get
to
it.
do,
But in
brother.
a traffic stop, it don't have to be like this. So by you,
Yeah, if they don't do what they do. If they don't do what they do, it don't
but
have to
what
be like that.
about
That's the truth.
you? What?
I'm peaceful, brother. I'm not doing anything. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I gotta appease them. I'm trying to make my life cater to them. Like I gotta live a life for
I'm
them.
not saying you
I don't
per
have
se.
to.
I'm saying you as in us in general. Her, him, them. If you showing peace, show peace. So if she's not showing peace, they're not showing peace out there, bro. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Hey, Kim, you got a good point. I need you to call in. Call in. 973, the number is there.
She
973. Is
frustrated.
she frustrated?
She frustrated. She
Of course.
frustrated. I mean, she not
What is
violent.
that
She
frustration?
not
What
a
is it?
threat.
Feelings, correct? What is
She won't be a threat to me. I won't even have a gun. She won't be a threat to me. If I was in that situation
We're
right
not
there, I
talking
won't be
about
worried
you.
about that lady.
We're talking about
All right then. So why are we thinking about them? They not like us. They not like us. So why are we trying to put ourselves into and accommodate these people? They not holding it down. They not Grand Caesar.
would
We
you
got a all hell
would you
Caesar.
curse the
That's
officer out in
dumb.
a situation like this?
I don't need to. I ain't into all that. That's a you know how a black woman is. So that's on us. We gotta get them right because we allowing them to do what the fuck they doing. Or they marry onto the white people and then give the white people their own power to make them feel like they something else, and then we bow down. We keep bowing down to these white people. That's why our community and our
Right. But
system and our lives is the way it is.
I know a lot.
It's gotta stop. Let's
I
stand
know
up.
a
All I'm
lot
saying
of
is stand up.
peaceful black
We don't gotta
women,
sit
bro.
down.
I know a lot of peaceful black women would never come out of their mouth in a nasty, disrespectful, belligerent way.
Not the ones in the
I
hood.
know a
Not
lot
the
of
ones in
black
the
women
hood.
in the hood that's respectful.
Not the ones in the hood. I guarantee you, there's more ones in the hood that definitely ain't tolerating
So
bullshit
you
like
saying
that. They
all
gonna
the
be
black
upset.
women in the hood?
Nah, well, you ain't gonna say all.
Nah,
I'm talking
not
about
even
majority
majority. No,
now.
sir. Hold on. Nah, not even
Hell
majority.
yeah.
Nah, I don't
Hell
believe that.
yeah. What?
Nope.
In the hood? Yeah, all right.
Hello,
We ain't
hello.
talking about the hood, brother.
Are you calling about the show? Hey, Kim, what's good with you? Talk to me about your topic, your comment that you made. What do you just elaborate on that? And it was organized.
Are we supposed to hear her? I can't hear her.
Oh yeah. Hold on. They said they can't hear you. So let me see if I can get your voice in there because for some reason they can't hear you. I don't know why that's happening right now. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Hold on for a minute, Kim. But see, I can hear you good, but they can't. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why that's happening. All right, so let me just see. Hold on. That sucks. But this is a good conversation, Wise. I really appreciate you chiming in on this, man.
No doubt, bro.
Hold on for a minute, baby. Hold on. Because I can't hear what you're saying. Bluetooth. Sometimes it's a little difficulties, y'all. So I appreciate y'all understanding. Get the sound. Built-in Mac. Say something, Kim. You hear her, Wise? He don't hear you still.
Nah.
So people are not hearing you. Let's see, Eurocaster. All right, say something again, Kim. No, he don't hear. He don't hear now.
Nah.
Nope.
Hold on, I think I hear something.
Nope, can't hear you now. That sucks. All right, so basically, Kim is saying, they don't know anything about the past history. They have no clue about what the past, what happened in the past. So that's why they don't know how to respond. Basically, is what you're saying, right, Kim? Yeah, hold on.
Could you put her on
Hold on,
speaker,
Kim.
maybe?
No, I can't even do that. Mhm. Kim, do me a favor. Do me a favor and call that number. Call that number again, and let's see if I can put the speaker to the phone. As a matter of fact, Kim, let's do this. I'm gonna send you the link, and you can tap that link, and you can come out on the screen. All right. This link is going to be on the screen in a minute. Let's see. Stay on the phone until you get the link. Stay on the phone until we do it. All right. Grab that link, and maybe we can get you on here. Until then, we're gonna play a little more of the video.
He touched. Bro, come on, everyone's bro. Up here. Bro, come on, bro. You gotta bring it down. Bro, come on, y'all doing that, bro. Come on, bro. You wrong as
Right, hold on. I think she's here. Nope, not yet. Did you tap it yet? It's on the screen. You gotta actually, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, you gotta type it in your URL. If you can type that. Let me just see. Yeah, you have to type all of that. Yeah, you gotta go to your browser and type that in there. Yeah.
What's under arrest? Get back here under arrest. Back up. Pushing me. Just back up. Pushing me. Back up.
I'm telling you to back up and you're not backing up.
Back up.
See how he's telling him to back up? And it's okay, you know what I mean? I know people will back up. And just so happened, and the people that do back up, they're not in situations where it's tough tussling, is like aggression, is fighting, is arguing, is not that. So when the people that I know that back up, none of that happens. It's a peace, like you said. It's peace. It's peace. The police bow down. You know what I mean? license registration back, and go on with your day. And they even say, have a good day. Sorry, when you blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? It's peace. But if you don't bring peace, peace don't follow. Bottom line. Like you even said, why you're not doing none of that.
But you just assaulted one of my loved ones, a woman that I love. You got to, how you think I'm supposed to feel? Let that happen to your wife, bro. I guarantee you're going to be like, hey, what's going on? That's my smoke. I guarantee you do that, brother. I bet you when they talk that backup shit, you're going to be feeling different. I guarantee you. You feel how you feel now. Let that happen to your loved one, my boy.
Now, here's the accountability. My wife ain't doing none of that. You ain't listening.
Listen what I'm telling you. Let that happen to your wife. Listen what I'm saying. Now, I'm saying your wife did nothing. Just say that. Say that this. You and your wife walking down the street. Somebody just grab her ass up and throw her on the fucking ground. I guarantee you gonna be like, oh, what's going on? And they gonna say, back up. Listen, you might say this will never happen. You might say this will never happen. But check this. They got a warrant. They got a call. Somebody dressed like your wife that did something like that. Listen what I'm saying. Take my perspective, brother.
Mine. You ain't taking mine. You listen to what I'm saying. We talking about somebody that was aggression.
I'm still speaking, bro. I'm still trying to get you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm trying to get you to get my analysis. That's what I was trying to get you to do.
No, I get it. You don't need it if you don't want it. Of course I'm going to
be. You talking about how that like shit would never happen. I'm trying to get you in the mind of state of say if this possibly did happen. How would you handle it? That's what I'm trying to get you to see. You don't want to see it, cool. You don't got to be in my man's shoes. You don't got to put yourself in his shoes. But you want to look on this side. You want to stay on that side, and that's cool. But if you want to look at it totality, if you want to see if you could embody that, because we got the power to do that. We could go into our other people. We could channel to their bodies. We could channel to what they're going through, and we could relive that. And if you want to do that, I'm trying to give you that option. I'm trying to give you that portal to go through so you can do it, and then you can see and you can relate to us.
Bro, listen, I relate to it all, brother, and I've been doing it for years. I've been on the front line for years, bro. I'm just showing you.
So I'm telling you, you won't do that. You will be the same way with your woman.
Of course.
With your daughter. All right, then. That's what you're saying. That's all you're saying right now, bro.
I get it. That's all you're saying is the accountability part. Maybe his wife shouldn't be mouthing off like that. My wife ain't.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. I feel like you got the right to mouth off. This is America, freedom of speech, brother. I don't know why people act like that don't mean nothing. That means something. So you should uphold that.
Right.
You shouldn't be going against that.
What I'm going against is
I'm talking about a police officer. As a police officer, he shouldn't be going against freedom of speech, bro.
100%. I totally agree. But after
you should uphold the law. That law ain't for us. It's for them. Police officers for them.
After the aggression, she went to the car. See, we ain't seen that.
He fucked with her. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They walking off. Listen what I'm trying to say. You see, like George Zimmerman or whatever the fuck might happen. If somebody walking off or something, the next thing you know, they shoot the kid in the back. Or what the hell? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's a different type of crime. If it was a police officer, it would be different for us. Right. We'd be shipped off. That's my point of accountability. That we shouldn't be having no more. We need to change these laws. We need different people in office. Different governors, different mayors, everything. Right. That's against this. Right. Word is born.
But here, Kimberly, you still there? Okay, was you able to do it? The link.
Stay out the hood if you can't police us right, man. Let us deal with each other. If they think we need them and we're gonna die in these streets and these people all think gonna be chaotic,
you guys
leave us alone. See what happens.
And I can send you the link. Is there any way? Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Give me 1 minute, Wise. Bang. All right, KIM. Go ahead. LEE. Dot. M as in Mary. MC. RAE. At what? Gmail? All right. I'm sending you the link right now. Okay, just tap that and go from there. All right, maybe there was everhole@gmail.com. Okay. Got it. I just sent it. All right, yeah, so I get your point, Wise. I definitely get your point. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to stay on subject because, it is police brutality versus accountability, and I'm going to stay on the accountability side for us. As you talked about, I would get upset, and what I do when it comes to my wife doing that, I would be pissed off too. I definitely be pissed off. But on the accountability side, my wife ain't doing none of that. She ain't doing.
No, this is what I was saying. This is what I said. If your wife was on the ground, they just grabbed her up. Now I'm trying to give you analysis. Say if y'all walking down the street, people holding hands, loving each other, kissing everything. Police came, grabbed her, threw her on the fucking ground. You would have the same exact. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me finish it out. You had the same exact reaction as that man had. Now let me give you another perspective on how that might have happened. He got a call that said somebody that met the description of your wife had basically assaulted somebody with a knife and did some crazy shit, and he decided he wanted to go and do that at that time. So what I'm trying to say is, you
for a minute. Hold on,
back.
Wise. I'm sorry. Hold on. Say it again, sis. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Let me give you the. Hold on. I'm sorry. I sent you the wrong one. Where is it?
You can't send you an email, bro, like I did through the text, and then you just send it
We doing that now. We're doing that right now as we speak. Okay. Sent. Oh, mail. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you can't do it. Because I'm in a whole nother system. That's the reason why I'm in a whole nother system. Yeah. Sorry, guys, but technical difficulties every now and then. All right, here we go. I'm going to send this to you. Yeah, I just send you that. It's crazy. No, this is your email, right? It don't say studio. No. What other options? Any pull down option? Open inbox. Yeah, open inbox or view message. Oh no, I go back. See if you can go back and do it again because it says studio, right? It starts with studio. But where are you looking at it from? Your email? You have to go to your email. And what other options? You got to press it. It says reach. Yeah, studio. Right. Press that. And whatever you do, whatever you use, for Safari or what is it called? Chrome. Well, go ahead, use Chrome. Sorry, listeners. I appreciate y'all chiming in. I'm gonna get to y'all chat real quick too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show some of y'all chat. Let me know what happens. I'm gonna show some of you guys chat. But go ahead and continue, Wise, with your point, because I cut you off and trying to speak to her.
No, so what I was just getting at was like, so the police will come to you. The reason why they did it was because they got a call that such and such had a razor blade, saw some woman, something happened, boom, 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 and then that's why they did it. So that's to give you perspective on what happened and why you just walk with your wife, not even understanding, not even saying she did anything, but this is the police officer and what happened. And I'm just trying to say, in that situation, at that particular point in time, your reaction will be just like this man with your hands out, like, what's going on? Like, and they like back up. You like, go, but wait, what's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? That love and care in that bond. He might be lucky to jump on his ass.
You there, but you have to put your camera on now. There you go. All right. Go ahead. Finish, Wise. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I
Now that's
got your
basically what I
point,
was
though.
saying.
I do get your point, and it's disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's they walk up to my wife and did something crazy like that. I'm going to go bananas. Yeah, of course. That any man would. You know what I mean? The weakest man would. You know what I mean? Because that's not right. But at the end of the day, as far as the accountability side, and I want everybody to understand this, especially the young people that may be watching, you have to take accountability for what you do and what you say and how you react to things, especially with dealing with your emotions. Because a lot of times our emotions get us in situations that we don't need to really be in, and that's a fact. Even though we say it's wrong for what they did, and say for instance, a young man who got out of the car like my man just did, he just ran. You know what I mean? We look at we bypass that. It's like, okay, well, what the hell did he do? You know what I mean? What happened? Nobody understood what happened. It was a switch. It was a switch far as one person going to that seat, another person going to that seat. So and we look at it like, oh, there ain't nothing. But yeah, he still want to check things out because you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Something wrong. And I want you to also see what happens that comes up next. But go ahead. What's your point on your side, young lady Kim?
How you doing, Miss
Yeah,
Kim?
I see you good. Oh, you still
I can't hear her.
he still can't hear you. That's crazy. Hold on for a minute. He still can't hear you. I don't know why is that happening. Wow. I know you hear me good. Why you can't see me though? Okay. Wow. All right, let me
I
see.
can see her.
Bang. Mm, that's strange. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix that, man. Real talk. I don't like that. Yeah. I'm up now. All right. You ain't got no Obama phone, do you? All right. Oh man.
Oh,
It's all good. But I no, I can't hear you. I can hear you, but the people can't hear you, and that's the only thing about it. Okay, she said CCU. She said CCYs. Okay, let me see.
I can
He can
see
see
her.
you too.
I can see her.
Yeah, but he can't hear
Can't,
you.
we can't
That's the
hear you.
only thing. Yeah. All right. Hide, keep audio. Let's see. Yeah, it's not going. Let me see something. Put you out for say something again. Yeah. Can you hear now, Wise? Nope, nothing. Yeah.
No, I don't hear her
I don't
either.
know. I got to do something in the system.
Hold up.
Okay, I put it back on, but it's gonna take a minute. Yeah, it's back on. All right. So, what's your point? Go ahead and make your point. Kim. Kim said her whole point is you speak from both sides. Her father was a police officer. Yeah, but she's over 60 years old. Put your face in the camera, Kim. Put your face in the camera, Kim. Yeah. She can speak from a point of view in today's world. Generations has been lost. hmm When she was young, everybody came to the picnic. Everybody came to the picnic. Everybody came to the reunion, and the elder was in the middle, telling you stories, giving you the history, so that you'll know how to make it to the next phase. Nowadays, generations got the ball. A lot of young people are ignorant that black people have to go through. They're ignorant to it to make it to where we are today, and they don't respect the police. And the police don't have a lot of respect for us either. But that's not all police. If you do what they say do, you have a better chance to get home. That's a fact. I agree. You don't have to curse them out and do all that and be ignorant. You don't have to do all that. Right. Whether she felt like he was right or wrong, she should have just stepped off and got in the car and went on about her business. She been mad in the car, cussing him out in the car. She had to do it out there like that. I agree. Thank you for chiming in though, Kim. I appreciate it. And please do me a favor, share the page and like the page, okay? Much love and respect. Thank you so much. Okay, we got Kim's perspective. Thank you so much. Yep. And I understand her point too, you know what I mean? And which this is what I'm saying, the accountability part. That's all. The accountability part. Let's go back to the video.
You want to tase me? You got some tase out of shit. It's my sister. It's my sister, man. You got some tase out of shit.
Do you need to put him down first?
Like I'm giving you
You need to put him down for the one that left?
I didn't hear you.
The one that left. Do you need to put the dog down for him?
Well, we got resistance. Man, see how you got my sister titties out of shit?
Let's go.
I'm just saying, but now ain't no let's go.
Get your new car.
No, man. That.
Yeah, get your new car.
What you want to do? You want to arrest me too?
Yeah, you're
going to arrest me too?
Oh, you're going to go to jail.
See, that's all emotions, and I get it. You know, like, no, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean,
Oh, yeah, you're going to go to
He asked him, is he gonna arrest him too? Like, you gonna treat me like that? Like, what you about to do? Like, he ain't doing that. He right there, just standing there talking, trying to figure out what's going on. Now you want to assault me too? That's what he's saying.
it is.
Look, guys, look. Now you want to do what second for?
Yep.
I want to hold bro. Hey, I need all.
That's why it is
It's
uncalled for.
uncalled for,
That's why it's unnecessary to go back and forth with them, because you know if they actually are what you say they are, which is demonic, why you going to that? Why you going to go back and forth with them?
Because we gotta take a stand. That's why. We gotta take a stand. That's why, bro. If you don't take a stand, what's supposed to
But here's the
happen?
point: you can't take no stand outside, bro.
What you mean? It start with self. It start with self. If you ain't on a whole group or some mystery God to come and do it for you, then you're gonna be lost.
Go through
It
the
start with self.
law. Go through
The law is unjust for us, bro. What do you keep talking about the law for? Like, you gotta stand your ground. You a free, free being, my boy. You ain't subject to the law. Man make law. Law don't make man.
So
that shit's made through us. So we gotta stand upright. We the ones that create this motherfucking planet to be what it's gonna be. If we don't shape it according to our likeness and our mind, it will never be.
Stand up. How? At this point.
Stand your ground, bro. Stand your ground. Do your righteousness. What makes sense to you in your mind? You don't go by them. You go by your mind. What's in your mind? How you see things. That's what you go by as a man. And be righteous. Stand on your ground as righteous. Be upright and righteous.
Right. Was he
no
upright
fear.
and righteous? Were they upright and
Yeah, he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. They trying to ask what's going on. They grabbed him up. The only thing that you saying he ain't take accountability for, that he ain't listen to the white man. And I'm gonna give you that. Yeah, he gotta take accountability. He should listen to what the white man say. Superior white man. Listen to him, black people. Don't get hurt. Don't do nothing. So take accountability that you could get fucked up by the white man. Do everything they say do, exactly how they want you to do it, and you will be okay. And then continuation, the next song, another fucking black man getting beat up by another white man for some shit he didn't do. He's marching peacefully.
Was he peaceful?
He fuck with him. My boy, he ain't do nothing. What you saying? Like, what you saying? Like, you trying to tell me, like, yo, like, it's some real deep shit. Like, if say me and you, this is the debate, right? And then somehow we get heated, whatever, like that. Like, you thinking like we supposed to fight or something, or like it's not nothing. It's just emotion, it's adrenaline, it's whatever, man. Like, come on, bro. You're a grown ass man. Imagine a child doing that. You just want to jump on him. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I'm just staying on the accountability side.
See, it depends on how you saying peaceful. My thing is peaceful to me. I won't have no problem with that, man.
Okay. I think you froze.
No, I was just listening to see what you're gonna say. I walk right back. I meet people like that in the club all day. Somebody can make extra. It ain't like I want to go in your mouth. It could be like, yo, you know what? It's all good. But I've been around hostility and everything. I've been growing up in that shit. Like, it's a certain level. It's a certain level you gotta reach in order for me to take it to certain levels like that.
Let's get back to the video real quick. Let me see the chat first. Kalimbi said, "How old are you, young man?" 45. Okay.
I'm 45.
Somebody said, "Oh no, you need to sit with a group of wise men." Okay. Okay, let's go back to the video.
All y'all numbers, bro. I need all y'all badge numbers, bro. I need all y'all badge numbers, bro.
See, now
hey, you got a case.
What?
You. What's your badge number, bro?
Oh, you gonna get it?
Yeah, bro, you doing too much, bro.
See, that's where he should go from the jump street. Take it to the court. Because you're not going to win out there. I'm telling you, hear me out. Hear me.
Yeah, that's funny too. I know what you said. Yeah, we always get justice in the court. That's black people number one.
A lot of
we
people
good over there.
The court, and a lot of people win certain things because they got it on video cam and all that good stuff too. So there's a lot of cases where when people win in situations, but if they got it on cam and they going by certain laws in their book, you can't win. You can't win. I'm telling you. That's why the wise men.
You don't win either way, brother. Whatever you talking about is real slim to none. Tell me somebody you know that got that wrongfully done, and you know people that been wrongfully done. You probably been wrongfully done some point in time in your life, and let me know what awards you got for it. Let me know what awards you got for it, and what phones was out when it was happening, and what witnesses was there. I bet you had witnesses. I bet there's some shit recorded. I bet nothing happened,
done, bro. Because when I never got wrongfully done by the police. Because
all right, do you know anybody, brother? Do you know anybody?
Because when I get pulled over, I have those things to do branded in my head, so I come with peace right off the back. Hands on the steering wheel. Look. Look, hands on the steering wheel, lights on in my car. If anybody in my car, lights on. And I tell everybody that's in the car, put your hands on the back of the seats, bro. Right away. So,
bro, things happen to them people too, man. I'm sorry you ain't never experienced or you don't know it. Like, I ain't even sorry you don't know it.
Right.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is things happen to those people too. That's a fact. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, I don't even know if you black, so I feel like you should somehow resonate, know somebody who have been done wrong, whether close to you or at least somehow in hearing or something. And what I'm trying to tell you is, in their court of law, you going to them to correct them. You got internal affairs and all that. They under the same thing, the judge, the prosecutor, the lawyer, even with them, because they under their bar. So at the end of the day, they don't want to fuck up. They trying to keep their money going and all that dumb shit like that. So you got to stand down a certain way. And what I'm trying to get you to understand is you going to them about what they doing unjust to you. So yeah, they might change the law or two for you. And guess what? They supersede and go another way. That's all. It's this loophole for this shit. That's what I'm trying to. You look for justice in an unjust system. So, how much sense that's gonna make?
If they change a law or two, isn't that progress?
No, not in an unjust system. It just cycles it. It just rearranges it, brother.
So what do you do?
It's the same thing. It's like a mind control. It's like a psyop. They're not really giving you nothing.
Even though you go
make a stand. Enough is enough. That's where the power is at. That's why they kill everybody who do show that type of power, because that's what they see the change is going to be. You take that power out, then you go back to the outside. What I'm trying, I said your stand is doing what makes sense to you, my brother. Just do what makes sense to you in a righteous manner, in an upright manner, with no fear. That's it. I'm not putting no rules and guidelines on you. You're a God. You're your own being. You got your own righteousness within yourself. So show and prove that self. Show and prove your being in this world. Give this world you. Don't be afraid.
He wasn't
That's
afraid,
what I'm saying.
dude that got handcuffed. He's not afraid. He's taking it.
I'm not saying what he doing. You asked me what standing your ground is and what makes the change. That's what I'm telling you. That's what makes the change.
So him standing his ground is making a change a little too, because now people are witnessing it, which is cool. And eventually, if he do the right thing, far as going to court and then expressing his concerns, you never know. Something might happen. You know what I mean? But
you have to know. But so this is how. So like, I'm gonna tell you something about life, right? Confrontation, taught that all this stuff and resistance and all type of some type of when you got hostility, when you got to go through some type of trials and tribulations, we thought to be wrong. That's not wrong. That's a part of elevation. That's a part of evolving. When we go through, you even in working out, brother, you get your resistance. You can build muscles. You build strength. You get a rock. You chop it up with the sword. It comes sharper. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. This is not wrong. When you see stuff like this happening, people are like, oh, this one, this shit happen. No, we need to address this shit. And it's the only way it's going to be. It's by standing down on your firm on your square. That's the only way we're going to bring the change. Unless you just going to aid in the bed, they wicked ways.
The wicked ways of, some of our people, the things that they do too, bro. This is about brutality. I get it.
I'm just saying that they do it. I know what you're saying with that. I'm all about that accountability for real. Cause I told you when it came down to white people and black people, they do me the work. If I was locked up, it'd be the black people assaulting me. You know what I mean? It'd be like if I'm in the street, it'd be the black people coming at me. I mean, the white people fucking kidnap me. They hold me for a high ransom. They beat me up. They rob me. They do all that. They put shit on me. They do all that. But majority of the shit, my everyday fucking thing will be with black people in the hood. Like what I'm saying, doing the hood life. And even in work situations, you think you see a black person in a white work or in a work situation, like say a police officer or maybe in some type of government facility, it could be the welfare office. I'm the enemy to them motherfuckers. They gonna have a hard time dealing with me or trying to do something for me. Like they do the white people job better than like they trying to they be extra. So you don't really have
this. Like, Dawn Smith said, we're not going to get changed by being hot-headed. I agree. It's not going to happen, bro. No matter how you cut it.
All right, I bet Dawn. Hey, listen, what I'm trying to say. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you then. All I'm trying to say, I ain't even looking for no change. I'm looking for me being free to do what the fuck I please. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Dawn can do what she wants to do in her life and live a peaceful life. And I bet her sons and her daughter's gonna be fucked up out in these streets. Her daughter's gonna just keep getting pregnant. Her son's gonna keep getting locked the fuck up. She might think, no, yeah, you get them 1 or 2 to make it out the hood. Yeah, you can do that shit. But let you be in the hood. Let that shit happen like that. It's hard to get that motherfucker.
Kimberly also said, young man to be aware is to stay alive.
Yeah, just be happy to be alive. Whatever y'all want to do, man. Breathe air. As long as they give you good air. Sooner or later, it's gonna be polluted air you're gonna be sucking on, polluted water you're drinking on. Y'all know, y'all see the shit happening. Y'all see it happen, but keep being complacent. Keep just suck your pacifier and just say don't just let shit be. And think that's your word. Wade in the water.
Here we go.
Wade in young children.
What you doing to end everybody know it? Everybody know it. You doing too much.
That's harassment. Why y'all so that man? Get out of here. We can figure out what's in that cup and you can get an open container charge. Get out of here. You can figure out what's in that cup and get an open container charge.
You see that? It's like he pulls up right out of nowhere and ain't doing right what y'all doing, but he got an open accountability. He got an open container inside the car. He says you can't make a change if you're not right. If you're not right, how are you making a change?
Man, it's a fucking open container for damn alcohol. Like, really, they put these laws on us. Really, who gives a fuck? Really, who cares? I'm drinking alcohol. You drink alcohol. I don't even know if you drink alcohol. Who cares, brother? Like, who cares? We drink alcohol all the time. It's only a
drinking and driving, bro. And then coming.
Man, you've been drinking and driving before. Like, trust me, I know how accidents can happen. Right. I ain't gonna act like it's detrimental when it do happen. Don't act like as much as people drink and drive, it ain't like the way they statistics try to make it seem.
Look, bro,
man, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, he ain't even drunk. The man ain't even drunk. He ain't even drunk. At the end of the day, if drinking and driving so bad, why we selling alcohol in America? Get rid of this shit.
I hear you not having certain people or our people taking accountability for this shit, bro.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. It ain't about the accountability. But what I'm trying to talk about, you can take accountability for your life. What I'm trying to say is, you act like that's a big ass fucking deal. Because he got an open bottle container. As soon as they tell you you can't drink juice in your car, then you're gonna be like, yo, look, he had juice in the car. He didn't have no juice in the car. Like, come on, man. Then because they come up with these laws and try to oppress us, we both just abide by it. Like, we just gotta be docile to it. It don't make no sense. I get what you're saying though. Cool. You see, fed off. And it was no problem. You see how you let him go? Nope. Did you give him a ticket? Did he chase him? That's how policing could be. It don't have to be as deep as they take it. Like,
see how when he said that, his whole energy changed. Like, oh yeah, you're right. That's accountability. Let me get the fuck out of here.
But he don't want to get fucked with. He really don't want to get fucked with. Period. But he just feel like as a black man resonating with black people, what the fuck is going on? That's just that tiredness of this shit. That's what that's coming from.
Let's go on.
Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Answer the question. What's the question, you a bitch? Especially if you, it's your truck, bitch ass motherfucker. You a bitch. You a bitch, bro. What's your name is? What's your name is, bro? You a whole bitch. You a whole bitch.
All emotion.
Come on, bro. Like, hey, I'm on the cuff. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I'm on the cuff. Get the both of y'all bitches. Hey, both of y'all bitches. You a fuck. Load of them. Doors open, back, side to side. On the right.
Black car.
Here's what it is. This car. I saw that jump out of the bag was literally hanging out of the window on the car like this. I was like, okay. Still hanging out, not getting back in. I know he looked at me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna light him up. Go around, light him up. Slow road all the way into here. Car gets right here, starts jumping. Brakes on, starts jumping, so they switch. Switch seats. He jumps out. The way he jumped out of the car is not in a seated position getting out. Right. He's crawling over, jump out the car with the bag. I should have been a hard ass and went that way. I was by the person. I was like, you know what? I just saw him switch seats, crowded parking lot.
Real quick. Who does not have somebody in their vehicle? You don't? You don't? You do?
I have one.
And you do. Start boloing for the two vehicles that left because they're going to be picking up the passenger that was in this.
Yes.
Okay.
That probably has a bag full of dope.
Yep.
What,
Which two vehicles?
The two that were over here?
Yeah. And the one that was over here, the last one, with the guy that walked up to the window and was like, hey, get out of here. What's in that cup? That guy jumped out.
Yeah.
They pulled right here and stopped them.
So what car is that they should be looking for?
I don't know. It was a black car. Just like
It was a black car.
a black,
Alright,
like,
so-
black
jersey?
pants, black shirt.
So now we
Got a
hear
bag.
that.
Dog, I waiting on you to get back in the truck, bro. You knew you was wrong.
Let's just say it got to the point so where
I waiting on you to get,
Got a bag.
bro. You knew you was wrong, bro. I waiting on you to get back in the truck, dog. I waiting on you to get back in the truck, bro. You knew you was wrong.
let's just say it got to the point so where I'm putting him in handcuffs and they're walking up. I said, you better back up. I'm pushing this button. I'm letting this dog out on you.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not. I was about
All
to.
that for nothing.
They were all going to crowd up to me.
If the deputies weren't here as fast as they were.
So basically, they're saying that, you know, the guy was hanging out the back of the truck, he had a bag and all this other stuff and all, you know, possibly with drugs, whatever. But my thing is take accountability, man, and do what you got to do and come to certain situations with peace when being pulled over, especially when you're dealing with people that's that has that demonic nature, or as we said, you know, they may have. Not all cops, like one of the people on the comments said, not all cops are bad, but and if you do come across some that's bad, you got to have a certain persona because they, you know, things can go left unnecessarily, just like this. This was unnecessary. So what the chat says, okay, Wise, a black officer has entered the building. Now what? So, you know, even though a black officer entered, I know how Wise think. I know how Wise think. I know the energy he comes from. Sometimes, you know, he basically saying black officers can be, you know, brainwashed and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you know.
But he not bad. That's why.
Yeah,
he looked good. That black officer don't like he did nothing wrong
at all. But
so it's the people who I'm talking about, the ones that ain't like us, that's fucking with us. If it was him, it wouldn't have been that way. It wouldn't have went the way that shit just went. So he's one of the ones that ain't on that same mentality though. But you got those that's like that and still on the mentality.
I can't believe you're 45. You're blowing my mind.
Right. I blow a lot of people's mind. I'm Wise Savior, man. I'm who I am, and I'm really used to like this. It's like Jesus Christ, right? He was in this world, and the whole damn world against him because he taught love, he taught peace, he taught godly thing, and the people's against him.
I don't think
I know the
she said
feeling.
you blowing her mind in the positive. And then she says, to be honest, with all the men.
That's what I'm saying. So they didn't blow. Jesus didn't blow people's mind in a positive. That's what I'm telling you, brother.
Right.
They killed him on the cross. His own people that he's trying to save, the ones that he's trying to uplift,
No doubt.
they put him on the cross. You know what I'm trying to tell you? So I'm not supposed to think like y'all because I'm trying to uplift, or I'm just being me. So at the end of the day, yeah, everybody got their own mentality. They in the ways of the world. I'm in the ways of God, which is coming from within. I'm telling you, just be yourself and do what makes
I think
you
we all
and stay
trying
your
to
ground.
uplift by us trying to explain to the younger generation, be wise and don't do this.
But yours is coming from without. Yours coming from the way of the world. Jesus taught God, the temple of God is here, and God, the church of God, is itself. It's within the body. That's what Jesus taught. It's not out here. It's not in this world like you're supposed to be. Oh, I gotta fix it, fix that, fix that, fix it. No, it comes from within. So you gotta understand yourself. You gotta have knowledge of self. That's the foundation. Know who you are, and then project that. That's how you. This world is for us to manifest according to how we see it. This world is for us But this ain't supposed to make us. We're not prisoners to the world. We're not supposed to be in the world and then being subject to the world. We're supposed to be ones to create in the world.
But we have to act accordingly, though.
Look, the way you perceive the world. Look, the way you perceive the world would change. You can make that change. Michael Jackson talking. If you like make that change, look in the man in the mirror. That's that shit. On R. Kelly, if you believe, because even Jesus taught believing. So trust me, it ain't the world that's changing you. You changing the world. So when you do it the opposite, then that's when you become slaves to the world. And you'll be docile and be moved any kind of way like a leaf in the wind.
All right, but I thank you guys for chiming in, man. Wise, I appreciate you coming on to, give your point of view, your perspectives on this brutality versus accountability. I thank you for that. And this is just part one. And we're going to do another part. We may have a few other people on the panel. And if you would like to be on the panel, please make sure you contact me, okay? Contact me. Let me know you want to be on the next panel of brutality versus Black accountability. All right. Much love and respect. Thank you once again, my man Wise. Appreciate you, brother. I see you in part 2, baby. All right. Much love. Peace and blessings. No doubt.
Peace, bro. You're doing a great thing, man.
I appreciate it. Stay strong. Peace and blessings. You got it.
No doubt. You dope. Peace.